Excellent. It's a real pleasure to be here. So I'm Ali Shah, and I am a data visualizer by trade, data analyst and business analyst as well, as the job title says. But my jurisdiction covers a lot of stuff at Shell. I've been affiliated with migrant leaders for the last decade. Yeah, just as my slide comes up, just a bit of background on me. I've been affiliated with migrant leaders for the last 10 years, which is quite a long time. But it's been a life-changing experience through and through. I started off as a mentee and became a mentor a few years later. And I'm really happy to say that you're on a really good path here, and it's been absolutely life-changing. Here we are. Oh, it was a hidden slide.
Sorry, it's
No, that's fine.
the delay.
That's fine. So a bit of background for you. There's my photo in the top left, and that's me as a baby in the bottom there. Bit of interpersonal skills, I should say. So let's go through it. I am a third generation British Pakistani. And what does that mean? It means that I've had a journey learning the culture of the UK and what it means to work in an organization. And it's been really, really interesting to see the change of the home life versus what happens in our workplaces. We're required to speak in a certain way to gel with our colleagues and employers. And going through that journey has been life-changing. And I'm really happy to tell you about what I've done so far and give you some insight and hopefully inspire you on your journey going forward. So starting out, that third generation background, I was a young boy. I was a class clown. I enjoyed cycling with my friends in the hills, and I worked at my dad's factory, sweeping the floors. That was my first introduction to work. And when I get to GCSE level, I continued that class clown background, but had a real big step up in education. I'm sure some of you can relate here when you got to A level or B Tech. It was a big jump, a big jump. And so during my A levels, I was actually caring for my mum who fell sick, and she's still looking after her today, to be honest with you, but doing it to a much higher standard. School was fantastic. I applied myself in the latter part of my schooling, and I got to University of York. And for those who don't know, it's a red brick Russell Group university, and it's got a great reputation, like migrant leaders. But from there, that backbone of hard work, determination, and dedication really allowed me to excel. And I got a number of internships. I worked at L'Oreal for a bit, and that was quite fun down in London. I also won the York Higher Achieving Award for a volunteer project I did, which was my first introduction to data visualization. We can go offline with it if you don't know what data visualization is. Happy to take you through it. But then I got to my adult life, and this is where migrant leaders came in. It was a real stunning opportunity for me, and I actually spoke to Ellen. She was the person that I spoke to initially, and I said to her, look, I'm struggling to get to the Big Four. I have no idea why I keep getting rejected at the final stage. I've got my psychometrics, I'm working hard, I've got all this experience behind me. What's going on? Ali, it comes down to how you articulate yourself and how you deliver your message going forward. And from that springboard of working at a school at the time, trying to struggle for a real career step forward, I joined Migrant Leaders and had my first mentor, Alex Plumacher, who's based in Italy. And we got on really well. And she tutored me so well through my entire career journey. I actually just texted before this to say hello. So your mentors, they're there for you in and out of the program. She's been so instrumental to my entire career growth. So let me tell you a bit about what I've achieved in my adult life. I worked in banking. I worked at Deutsche Bank during their tax crisis. I was in the back office there. That was a real riveting time, but banking wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I thought doing an accounting major at university, be able to go out and really enjoy it, but I didn't. So then I went to charity, and I didn't enjoy that either because the systems were too slow. So I said to myself, okay, how am I going to cope as an accountant with this credited ACA degree? Let me learn data, which is a huge jump, right? But it's nonetheless what's driven my career so far. Complex information and giving that to stakeholders has been the most rewarding part of my career journey. So I taught myself data analysis. I became a contractor for the money. I won't lie to you, it was fantastic. And then I moved to fast-moving consumer goods at Mars, and now I work at Shell. And I'm really proud to say that I work at Shell. They're a phenomenal organization. I joined the carbon team to make the world a better place. Now I've ended up in the legal space. And I'm directing a team there across the board of project management, data visualization, and analytics. And I couldn't have done it without migrant leaders. I'll be honest with you. I had no clue what I was doing. I was clever, but I didn't know how to talk. So my core learnings for you: never be deterred. Don't let rejection get in your way. Cultivate friendships that last. It's so important. Your fellow mentors and mentees, make sure you connect with them on LinkedIn. Research the world, understand the growth of the industries that you're interested in. Try and apply your skill sets there and excel. And always move towards your goals, not just career goals, but personal goals as well. That's me in a nutshell.
Thank you so much, Ali. There's a lot you've done there, and thank you for being a part of Migrant Leaders and also being here today and actually wanting to give back to be a mentor and help these young people as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks to migrant leaders. I couldn't have done it without you guys.